What's going on, everyone? This is Josh G back with another video. And today I'm going to show you something a little different. I'm not going to go through any particular movies, but this definitely is movie related. But I want to show off some kind of stuff I like to collect, if you will. These in particular are going to be some custom made hockey masks that I get from somewhere called 13X Studios. I normally pick them up at like horror conventions when I go, but you can also just order it online. I think 13xstudios.com. I'm not positive, but I'm just going to go through and show off the collection that I have personally. So to begin with, I'm going to start off with what is probably the most common, because as I said, they're custom made hockey masks. When you think hockey masks, you think that guy right there, Jason Voorhees. And this one in particular is a Jason Voorhees mask. Particularly is part 4, the final chapter, Friday 13th final chapter. And then I have it signed by Kane Hodder, who played Jason in part 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you might go, why didn't you get one of those? And the reason I didn't is because I got this one. Final chapter is my favorite installment in the whole Friday the 13th franchise. But Kane Hodder is still overall my favorite Jason. Probably because it's who I was introduced first to as a kid. I think I caught actually some of part 7 as my first time seeing a Friday the 13th. So I have a special place for part 4, my favorite installment. Kane Hodder is my favorite Jason. Had him sign it. It's nice. Like I say, check it out on the site. My next one, also a pretty common mask, and that is the Captain Spaulding mask. Now, if you don't know Captain Spaulding from House of Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, but this one is special because it's signed by Sid Haig, who unfortunately is no longer with us, so you couldn't get it signed anymore, but you could still pick up the mask. Now, I first met Sid Haig in 2005, right after Devil's Rejects came out at DragonCon, and then I went back, and I want to say 2019, he was at Mad Monster Party in Charlotte, and 13X Studios was there, and he had this mask, and I couldn't resist. I had to get it and get it signed, and I'm glad I did because I haven't been able to see him since, and obviously I'm not going to be able to see him again, so that's kind of heartbreaking, but definitely wanted to show that off. Now, next is a limited edition that I think he only did 13 of. I'm not positive. I do plan on having Rick on here to promote later on, and you'll see. Oh, as I talk about this, I'll talk about why I'm going to have him on. But this is a limited edition Terrifier mask, and it is signed by the director, Damien Leone, and the guy who played Art the Clown, David Howard Thornton. And as I said, he's got other Terrifier masks, but this has, I think, extra blood, but more importantly, it's got the art written in brown, which if you've seen the movie, you know what that's supposed to represent. I'm pretty sure this was a limited run of 13 because mine says 9 of 13 on the back. So I don't know if he ever ended up making more. But Rick, who owns 13X Studios and does all these masks, he's actually going to have a part in Terrifier 2. So I plan to have him on later in the year when he's getting ready to promote that. So this was a pretty cool mask. Like I said, I don't think you can pick it up, but maybe he'll make a new one. He'll probably have a new custom mask when Terrifier 2 comes out. That's another possibility. And then last is one that's special because in 2019 at DragonCon in Atlanta, Robert Englund was coming. And I was really wanting to meet him. And I knew that Rick made these red and green sweater Freddy masks. But I asked him, I said, are you going to make anything custom for the show? And he said he didn't know. And then maybe a couple days before the show, he messaged me and said he had time to make one special mask. And I don't know that he's ever made this mask again. Like I say, when I talk to him, I'm going to go through the mask again probably and show up and ask him if he ever made another one. But this one was a time-consuming mask. He did like a burn look Freddy, which is why I love it. And then over here, I know it's hard to see, and trust me, the actors were having a hard time signing it. This is Ronnie Blakely, who plays Nancy Thompson's mom. She was like, oh, is this signature okay? Like, she wasn't even pleased with her own signature because of how hard it was to write on this mask. And then this one is Amanda Wiss, who played Tina, and it says, please, God. And then, of course, I had to finish that off with Freddy saying, "This is God." Now, I know this is a mask, and that should have been on the glove because that's what he's referring to, but this is what I had. I like these. I like displaying them up on the wall. That's kind of cool. Like I said, this one's kind of one of a kind. But yeah, I just wanted to take a few minutes, show off those masks, and let everybody know about 13X Studios because I don't know that enough people know. I know a lot of people do, but I'm always looking to highlight some smaller businesses out there, especially if they're horror related. And he makes all kinds of masks, even non-horror characters. So even if you're not into horror, I'm sure you can find a mask of something kind of character you'd like. And if not, you can ask him, and I bet he would create you one. So that's going to be it for this, guys. I just wanted to do something short, something different. So you guys take care, and I'll talk to you next time.